Alright, this is my 1999 Honda Civic with a B18 B1 swap. I've been watching a lot of Hater's Garage, and I like the style of his videos, and I was inspired to do my own. So I'm on the last stretch of getting this car back on the road. At the moment, I'm dealing with a crank no start. This is all of my this is my to-do list. So I figured I'd record myself knocking off some things on the to-do list. Before that though, I'll go over what I've done to the car. Brand new CV axle, brand new inner and outer
tie rods,
brand new lower ball joint, brand new upper control arm. It came with coilovers. I bought the car with coilovers, so it just, that's as high as it goes. So if I winter drive this, I'm not running coils. Put a catalytic converter on it. Got a new battery. Other battery was fucked. Put a new muffler on it. Gutted out the interior because the floor was cooked. So we redid the floor, and it's looking a lot better than it did before. Oh yeah, my quarter panel. Work in progress. I have the Bondo. I just haven't gotten to that yet. New gas tank. Biggest thing about this car was the brakes. It didn't have any, so I had to get it towed home. And you press the pedal, it goes to the floor, and it would just squirt fluid everywhere. So I redid all of the brake lines. You can tell I did it because they're terrible. New brake booster, new master cylinder, brand new rotors, new calipers, new brake pads, which I haven't put on yet, but the ones on there are fine. Came with a whole drum rebuild. Even though they weren't bad, I still rebuilt the drums. I got RSX bucket seats. This one I made the mounts for, this one I didn't. The car came with Integra seats. These are the rims it came with. They're fucking nice. Aside from how cool these rims are, these tires are cooked. Like, they still got tread left, but they also got dry rot because this car was sitting in a barn for a year. There's also mouse shit in the car. I've done my best to clean it up. Like, the mouse made a nest out of this. You can see the poop. That's gross. In the meantime, let's fix that. Oh, wasn't that just fucking lovely? This bumper was silver. Boom! Boom! Oh. Maybe I should have done it there. Off to the scrapyard. Yeah, I found parking. Alright. That's mine. Okay. Oh gosh. Here is the haul for today. I just grabbed a bunch of fuses as well. No fucking way. No fucking way. No fucking way. No fucking way. I swear to God, if I didn't record the car fucking start. I got the car to start. Started and then it died. Now I have no spark. So, gotta figure that out. Okay, so I'm gonna take apart the distributor here. I think that might be causing some issues. I don't think I'm getting any spark anymore, which is weird because the car was just running, but shit's gonna break. This is a little crusty. I'm gonna clean this up and see if that does anything. So I opened up the distributor, I tested it out, it's getting voltage. I don't know how much it needs, but I'm holding it in by vice grips because the fucking screw snapped. I love this car so much. Alright, here she is in all her glory. Got it to start, and then it died, so I'm gonna order a new Dizzy. The kid. Alright, this is how far we've gotten. Up here is pretty smooth, like, it's good enough. Now I'm working on down here, because this is where the actual patch was. You can see all the welds here. So now I'm working on down here, and I'm trying to get that shape. That's what I'm aiming for. I'm working my way over. And then, yeah, I'll clean that up, clean this up a little bit, because this was rusting, so I just slapped some bond on there. This is what I've gotten done so far. These past 2 days, it's literally just been shaping. Like here, you can see the metal bulges out, whereas like I had to pack down a bunch here. I've barely even started on shaping this here because I have to continue the body line. That's gonna be a lot of body filler. Underneath here is still fucked up. But yeah. Alright, so it's windy as shit outside, so I'm gonna work on taking this shit apart. I got all these new parts. I'm gonna go ahead and slap all these parts on. Also going to extract these fuck ass bolts that snapped. Damn. Turns out my distributor is a Civic distributor, not an Integra distributor, so I'm gonna have to go Rock Auto and get a new distributor. I was at a car meet last night, and I saw some guy there, and he did this to his bumper, so I figured I'll do it. Drill some holes and zip tie the bumper back. There we go. Not too noticeable. I mean, yeah, it's cracked, but it'll work. I picked up a grinder from Marketplace, picked up a welder from Marketplace, and my distributor came in today, so let's open this. Sick. Oh, I got 2. Let's go. Nice. So, my distributor only came with 1 bolt, so I ran to Canadian Tire and I grabbed 2 more. Let's put this bad boy in. Oh my god. I just figured out why he only had 1 bolt. Oh my god. That's why he only had 1 bolt. Well, we can still see if it starts. Okay. Let's see if she starts. Distributor's in, so I know. So my jack stands keep leaving dents in the fucking driveway, so I figured I'd cut up some wood to put it under there. Oh, fuck, fuck. My hair caught on fire. I even have a welding cap on. How did that happen? It's fucking 32 degrees right now. It's so fucking hot. Finished that patch there. Started patching here just to figure out that it's all rusted. Because when the quarter panel rusted, I guess the frame went with it. So I gotta keep going there. And then once I get that done, then I can move to the muffler. Because this sticks out too much. So I have to cut my muffler, so I'm gonna cut this piece out. But now that the muffler's off, let's do some Civic shit. I love my fucking B series, bro. God damn. So I'm cutting up my muffler, so we're gonna have that much less poke. So hopefully that's good enough for my bumper to fit on. So I drew some lines there, but the lines are off by a bit, so we'll check the fitment and see if it fits. So it fits a lot better. I'm gonna put my bumper on after. So I gotta relocate these. These were originally here, which stuck out way too far. Relocated them. Now I'm gonna have to relocate them again to right here. That's a lot better. $50 from Marketplace. I got all these grind wheels. So I'm going to go ahead and put my car fully up instead of having it sideways. And then I'm going to start cracking away at the frame rail, because that's starting to rust. There. That's the rust I was talking about. So I gotta... That's not gonna pass safety. This has new metal under it, so it doesn't matter to me, but it matters to the people that are gonna safety this car. This especially, right here. Here's what we're looking at right now. So what I just got done was this whole patch right here. That whole strip right there kind of rotted off, so I had to go in there. This is the frame rail at the moment, so I'm gonna have to cut that all out and redo that. I found another hole to patch. It's time to fit this rear bumper. Okay, so fuel tank strap. I went to go put it in. My friend didn't like that, so I gotta weld that now. It's really fucking bad. Did you? There you go.
Hey.
Alright, moment of truth. Will my gas tank leak still? Would you look at that?
What's your revelation?
If you buy the proper parts, it actually works.
Type shit.
So I found a head mount for this. Also found a new issue. Not supposed to do that, so we gotta fix that. This fucker right here. Too much play. We're gonna rip that out and go buy a new one. If I've learned anything about this car, it's that the bolts don't like coming off. and that heat is your best friend. What the fuck? Those do not want to fucking come off. I managed to get the bolt out. I had to sit here for a solid 10 minutes thinking. And now, this other bolt here, the bolt snapped, and now the bushing sleeve seized into the bushing sleeve. So when I turn it, yeah. So we're just gonna convince it a little bit. He's a little bit more convincing. There we go. There she is. And ow, fuck, I just burnt my hand. Alright, now the other issue is when I was loosening this bolt, this one just kept pushing back. Now this is bent out of shape. So I'm gonna have to torch that out and pray that these vice grips get the job done. I'm gonna have to grind this off here, this bolt, then we go to the parts store. Fuck's sake. Just slowly but surely. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. I absolutely fucked up these bolts, and I kind of had to get them out of here, and I didn't want to have to go to the store to buy more, but I have to. And then I found these, and they fit perfectly. I don't know what they're from. Clearly they weren't important if they were on the ground over there. The thread pitch lines up. They're about the same length. The size, perfect. Well, as perfect as it'll get. And the length, fucking perfect. Like, maybe this isn't gonna, nope, I'm gonna jinx it if I say that. Same issue, the sleeve, it's rusted to the sleeve. How the fuck did I go through a whole wheel? There we go. I gotta just do this for fucking 20 minutes again. There we fucking go. There's one side done. I'm pretty proud with that. No play, let's go. Alright, now we gotta drop the gas tank. There's probably gonna be some gas in here still. I'm just gonna slip some paper towel under just to catch it all. That's what I usually do. Oh, yep, what'd I tell you? Strappo delito. Whew. Alright, another day. There we go. There's a storm coming. This is the setup. This is what we're welding. Here is the update so far. So, completely welded that back in. Started welding this here. This guy, another hole there, so I'm patching that now. So, finished product. Here's the update on the car. Interior is almost put back together. We painted the back seats, repainted the carpet. Back seats are over there. They match the RSX seats. It looks really fucking nice when it's fucking put back together. Show off I got a new tool. Electric ratchet, baby. So I was trying to figure out the trunk release, and what seems to be the issue is that right here hits on the trunk, but it doesn't hit enough for it to actually go and lock all the way in. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to just fucking slap some weld on that and then see if that actually gives it any more travel. More. Oh. Alright, that's promising. Moment of truth. Let's go. We're gonna start fixing the frame rail. I've already started cutting. Let's keep going. Time to start welding again. He's almost done. Now it's time for the spraying. Oh, no way, I just got paint in my eye. That's crazy. Okay, no, stop. Okay. Good. Looks good. Alright, so the little cover for my trunk seen better days, so I'm making a new one. Alright, today we're gonna try to get mouse shit out of my seat, because there is mouse poop in my seat and it smells like mouse shit. So I'm just gonna pressure wash the foam and hope for the best. I'm an idiot. I didn't expect foam to hold this much water. Forgot about this little hole, so I gotta patch that now. I lost my safety glasses, so we're doing the next best thing. Can we just take a moment to appreciate how fucking great this fit is? Like, holy shit. Let's put my back seats back in. I did it wrong, didn't I? Fuck. Stupid ass bitch. Fucking There we go. Rear seats are in. Type shit. Alright. Now we're gonna cut off the seat. Huh? Cutting the seat. Loud as fuck. Right, this is the progress so far. So the back two here fit, and these ones, it's supposed to sit right here, but they sit a little further back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it off here and just make a new piece. What is that? That's disgusting. And then yeah, big things are happening today. We are doing the timing belt, which I have right here, and the timing tensioner, obviously. I gotta refresh my memory, so I gotta watch some videos, but for the time being I'll take off the valve cover and whatnot and go from there. There's that little bitch. Yesterday we prepped for the timing belt, and today we actually started doing the timing belt. Holy fuck, I've never done a timing belt before. This is a bitch. Had to take the power steering pump off. This thing is fucked, so grabbed a new one from the scrapyard. Had to take the alternator off to give that some more slack. Got the crank pulley off. The timing cover, not in the best condition, but these are hard to find, so I'm just gonna clean this one up and reuse it. Anyways, now I have to actually put the belt back on, which is a painstaking process. I got the belt back on. It's got a little bit of play. Well, it's not tensioned yet. Here has quite a bit of play, so I'm gonna retension it, and then I'm gonna crank it over and see if that actually does anything. Okay, so we finished the timing belt. Car runs. We timed it properly, but the belt is still loose. So I didn't tension it properly, so now I gotta take apart power steering, alternator, crank pulley, take off the timing cover, retension it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I already got the power steering, so now I gotta get the alternator off, which is a bitch to get back on. Mainly because of this fucking bolt. I fucking hate that bolt. Because the alternator is tensioned just by this bolt. Like, that's how you tension the belt. So this bolt is holding all the tension right now. See, as soon as I move it, alternator loses tension. Alternator belt should just come off easily, but the frame is in the way there. There we go. I got that up. There we go, she's up. This shit came off super easily last time. I'm pretty sure I torqued it down, so never mind. This is alternator. It was a lot easier second time around. this is so I don't lose the fucking key, because you really need those keys. Very, very important. You don't lose those. Okay, now for the timing cover. RTV worked. That's why it wasn't fitting on there. Okay, well, I gotta cut that out. So when I was putting my timing cover back on, there's a little section that for the life of me would not go in. And it's this section here. As long as the inside isn't bad, I can just RTV that. It should be good. I mean, it was like that the whole time I had this car and I didn't even fucking know, so. Yeah. Alright. If I remember correctly, it was a 14 for the tensioner. Yes, it was. Like that. It's way too loose there, so. Shit, I got the big boy brake cleaner. Fuck. So I read somewhere online, it said you gotta get compression. You gotta move the crank until you get compression, and once you get compression, then you can adjust the tensioner. It's already in compression right now. So I think I tensioned it. Like, that looks, it's got a little bit of play actually. I don't know. Alright, well, let's just assume that it is properly tensioned. We're just gonna try to put everything back on and start the car. It chooses to rain now. You serious? Come on, man. I didn't put the timing cover back on. Where's my beer? Looks good. Now the fun part, getting the alternator back on. Really hope that didn't break anything. I need something longer. Of all things that could have worked, nice. Okay, so I can start it up with no power steering just to see if it runs and how the belt looks. Engine runs, whatever. Time to do power steering. Yay, I love power steering. So my camera just died and I broke the power steering bolt. I think I'm gonna call it a night. Alright, so I'm getting the passenger seat in now. I just measured one of the brackets, so I'm gonna weld that on, and I'm gonna move to the next bracket, so on, so forth. Yeah. That's what we got done. So now we go see if it actually works. Jesus! Right there? I gotta grab a mask. I can't be breathing in all that metal. There's gonna be a faster way. So I made a bit of progress with the front seat, passenger seat. Made this bracket here. It ain't pretty, but it works. This bracket here, the hole was originally like right there, and that didn't fit, so I had to put the hole here. This is very thin, but this metal is decently thick, so I think it'll hold. This right here, completely off. Could have drilled that out. Don't even know what I was thinking there. And then the other front bracket, well, I just reused the original one. That was my pilot. So yeah, now I had to cut this off, grind out in there, so now I'm gonna weld it back on. That's looking better. Okay, for this guy, how am I gonna do that? Alright, so this is my idea. Cut right up here, move this over, weld it back on. We're gonna see if that works. I just farted and it smells really bad. That looks a lot better. It's also sizzling for some reason. Okay. And then I'll have to grind down these corners here. But yeah, it looks good. Alright. So we're doing the oil pan gasket. It's been raining, so that means my back is going to get very wet, which I'm not looking forward to. Let's hope we don't have to take off my exhaust. I already drained all the oil, and the plug is fucked, so I got a new one. So first thing, let's check the threads match. They look about the same. So I already changed my filter when I got the car, and I haven't driven this car much, so there's no need to change the filter. What I'll do is I'll brake clean the shit out of my oil pan. Got this new brake cleaner, high flow, whatever. Got in my eye. Fuck, that hurt. Ah, fuck. Oh shit, that really burns. Oh fuck. I can see now. I'm wearing glasses this time though. Holy moly, that was not fun. Let's get to it. Well, looks like I gotta take off the exhaust. Alright, camera's about to die. I'm gonna take off the exhaust while it charges. So, I managed to drop the pan. So now I'm just gonna give it a good wipe down. I see some sparkle. Okay. Now we're gonna find out if brake cleaner is a good herbicide. See if it kills my lawn. Whoever worked on this put a bunch of RTV in it. So I scraped off all the RTV. Now it is time to put the gasket on. Wondering if I should just RTV it just to have it stick. Oh, I put way too much. Okay, there we go. Now, to get this back in place. Oh, damn. Yeah, look at those clouds. That's pretty beautiful. Star pattern. Holy moly. Gotta tighten everything down. Uh-oh, that one's not in on it. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Okay. I'm done. Alright, here's the final product. Got the exhaust back. Got the oil pan in. Drain plug. Still got the old one there. Because the new one I bought, I looked it up. Apparently they're garbage. So I'm going to return that and I'm going to go get a Honda one. But yeah, we're almost done. Finally got the right drain plug, so now I can finish this oil change. What is the torque spec for this? This better thread in. Oh, like butter. Oh, easy. So, oil level looks good. I'm just putting a little bit extra. And then we'll crank her. See how the engine sounds. And the subs, for that matter. That was the Toyota Corolla that lives down the street. Told you. Jesus Christ. Okay. Fender rattling. That doesn't sound right. Okay, let's test the power steering. No squealing. Holy shit. So I started to try to paint this part up here. It's still kind of sticky, so while I wait for it to dry, I figured I could try to bleed my brakes. So, because they still need to be bled. So I'm gonna try the bottle method. So I'm waiting for that water bottle to dry. So in the meantime, I'm gonna fix this muffler hang, because it is hanging way too low for my liking. Alright, so this is part of the muffler. That was from over here. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut here, weld this on there, and then I'm gonna cut there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. This is gonna look terrible. Why is there a wasp? Go away. Look at all this hanging off. Something smacking me. I'm gonna weld that up. Beautifully terrible. Look at how amazingly shit that is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now we do a smoke test. Here's how you do a professional smoke test. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my god. I'm all out of flux core. Alright, so I got the exhaust all welded up. My camera died. And now I'm going to seal it. There we go. I'll seal it. Then I'll do a sound test tomorrow. See how my car sounds without an exhaust leak. Probably sounds amazing. Alright. It's time to weld up that crack there. Let's see how that sounds. There's still a super tiny leak, so I'm just gonna throw exhaust sealer on it, just call it a day. So, brief little update. Got a capacitor. Don't worry about that. And I'm wiring up all the speakers and shit right now. Interior is coming back together. It's looking good. Today I'm going to bleed my brakes. I am going to be using the bottle method. Oh, thanks for stripping. Stupid bitch. Brakes have been bled. It's like the worst bottle of beer ever. Like, got a bit of play there, but once I get to here... Alright, I had a new idea. Actually, it was my mom's idea. I wanted to run a voltage display, and I had it tapped into the 12 volt here. But the thing about that is if I plug anything in, my voltage won't read properly. But I didn't want to run it directly to the battery because it's always on. But I found a switch that I can reuse, so I'm going to use that. Put this where it was, which was up here. Use this, which I completely forgot I had. 3 poverty buttons. And just plop that in there. Dude.
Like, I know Pam is Pam, but it's like,
there we go. Nice. Nice. Oh my god, that glove box is scratched. Finally found a use for this ground. Other than blowing my fucking fuse. Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah. Alright, yeah, I'm listening to music. Yeah, what's my voltage? I finally fucking got it. I've been waiting for this part for so fucking long. Now I can finally do my transmission. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna replace the whole shift linkage, because I got a brand new one here, so I may as well use it. Yeah, that was overdue. Okay, time for the bit pin. Oh my god, it's so easy. Why is it called a bitch pin? It's so easy. So much easier with the proper tool. Oh man. Oh, wasn't even pointing out. I got it out. Oh. Done. Okay, so now we gotta swap all this into this, except for this bushing. Oops. Because this is brand new. These look different. These are different. Okay. Now I gotta go put this back. Oh, fucking finally. No, okay. I just bought new taillights from Clean Street. Shout out Clean Street. Wow, fucking fat mate. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna torque down the drain bolt first.
Or correct you. You can pause for a second and think about it, but most people will agree.
Yo.
Yo, you get the thing in?
Yeah. Just insured my car, and I'm gonna go register it today. But before I do that, I gotta fix the rear lower control arms. Ooh. Yeah, these needed to go. Look at that. It's going straight through. So I was disassembling my control arms off camera, and I snapped a fucking bolt. So that's gonna be really fun to get out. So it snapped inside here. So now this won't fucking come out. Isn't that awesome? When in doubt, cut it out. Look how far in that is. Extraction is not going well. The fuck was on fire? Oh my god. Y'all ain't ready for this. These look so much better than the clears. Oh my goodness. Car update. Still haven't gotten that bolt out yet. The bolt snapped a couple times, so I started drilling it out. My friends came over.
Ready? Push. Everyone listen, Dad. Listen.
We didn't get much done, but I was able to move it into the garage.
I'm so scared.
It was really sketchy, and I used the spare tire, but now it's in here. I got new bolts, so hopefully they work. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm just going to keep drilling out that fucking bolt. So many broken tools here. All for this fucking stupid ass bolt. My fucking god. I got it. I got it. I just smacked the shit out of it with a hammer. Nice. Oh my god. That's it. I think that's it. I think the car is done. I mean, obviously, gotta put some of the interior back, but aside from that, I just finished my project. That's crazy. Today is the day. We're finally driving this hoe.
Oh, that's the guy who literally did your appraisal. He said, bye. What the fuck was that?
I don't know. Don't worry about it. Holy shit. She runs good. She sounds good. She burns oil. Yeah. Honda Civic! She's done. All done. I still gotta paint there. I gotta do an alignment. Gotta realign my steering wheel, but apart from that, it's done. 1 whole year. And I only recorded the last couple months. That's crazy. So that video was taken in early October. It's currently halfway through November. I have been daily driving this car for over a month now. I got it registered. I got it safetied. I did everything that I needed to. It is officially done. The car is officially done. There are some minor things here and there, like my quarter panel that need to be painted. But aside from that, this car has been amazing. It is really scary though, because I know everything that's wrong with it. But aside from that, it's a really fun car. It's good on gas. And it's just amazing to have worked on this for a whole year and finally have it on the road. I know some of you watching are gonna criticize my welds and some of my methods. But this car was a learning experience. I didn't really know anything before I got this car. I've learned so much from this car. And I'm so happy to have finally got it on the road. I don't really know how to end this video, so here's an edit I made of my car.